All right, people, it's Thor Diacow. Welcome back to another edition of This Week on Blu-ray and DVD. 4 titles to talk about today. And we start with the DVD release of I Saw the Light, and this is Tom Hiddleston front and center in a great performance in, unfortunately, it's a mediocre movie. And this is all about the iconic, tormented life of singer-songwriter Hank Williams, who basically contributed an amazing array of songs to the Great American Songbook, but tragically died at the age of 29 after personal problems. He had issues with alcohol, with drugs, and it's all illustrated in the film, although it is a real paint-by-numbers biopic and meanders a lot. And when you have musical biopics, you want to see a lot of great performances in the film. Unfortunately, this one only had a few of them, but Hiddleston does such a great job channeling the man, and the singing and the guitar work was all him. So that was great. I just wanted more of it. The rest of the movie, though, unfortunately becomes a cliched mess. You do have some good acting, though, courtesy of Elizabeth Olsen, Bradley Whitford, and the great Hiddleston, who probably gives out one of his best performances. Unfortunately, this one just did not mark a win for me when it came to the musical biopics. But some interesting extras on the DVD. You've got 2 featurettes. One is Illuminating a Legend. I Saw the Light, which is Hiddleston talking about the role and all about the making of the movie, and another sit-down where they actually talk about the legacy of the late great singer himself. So this one was a bit of a mess for me, unfortunately. Let's move on. Domestic drama front and center, By the Sea. This was written, directed, and produced by Academy Award winner Angelina Jolie, and a familiar face joining her. Yes, husband Brad Pitt. And this follows an American writer played by Pitt and his wife, who arrived to a tranquil and picturesque seaside resort in the 1970s France setting here. And their marriage is in apparent crisis. They spend some time with fellow travelers, including young newlyweds and some village locals. And they start sort of seeing how they can come to terms with their unresolved issues. You know what? This one was a bit of a vanity project for the two of them. It looks gorgeous, though, but again, much like I Saw the Light, never goes anywhere, and it just seemed to be 2 Hollywood powerhouses trying to chew up a lot of scenery with some rather shallow screenplay that did not do the movie any favors. But again, it is beautiful to look at. The acting is pretty good, but this movie could have used a little bit of polish in the writing department, and it too became a bit of a ham-fisted, cliched mess. Although, kind of nice to see Angelina and Brad playing a married couple, mirroring real life on the small screen. So there you go. You can check that out right now if you like. Moving on. This is very cool. The Mermaid. This is China's highest grossing film of all time from visionary director Stephen Chow. It's a comedic action extravaganza. A lot of slapstick in this one. It's also full of vivid colors, great characters. It basically follows a greedy real estate tycoon who's going to buy up this big coastal parcel of land known as the Green Gulf. He wants to turn it into a hot real estate market, but the Gulf harbors a secret. It's home to the last surviving mermaid. So they're done playing nice. They basically send a beautiful mermaid to seduce him and stop the development plans and the destruction of their beloved oceans. A lot of action, tons of slapstick, as I say, very comedic, and China's highest grossing film of all time. Made a big splash domestically in the US too when it came out in theaters, but now's your chance to get it on Blu-ray and DVD. Great bonus features as well, including 2 behind-the-scenes featurettes and a music video. Good stuff there. And we'll leave you, oh my goodness, one of the best shows on television, House of Cards Season 4. And this is Claire's breakout season, I tell you. Yes, Robin Wright alongside Kevin Spacey. This one also has a host of great guest stars, including Cicely Tyson, Neve Campbell, Ellen Burstyn, Joel Kinnaman, who I loved in The Killing, and Colm Feore with a little Canadian content there. But Season 4 unveils some more dark, twisted underbelly of the politics involved with the Underwoods, and they continue their power their pursuit of power, battling everyone in their way, including each other. So there are some doozies in this season in terms of fights between the two of them. And you talk about domestic affairs with By the Sea. This one has them in spades. All the great characters from the previous seasons are back, plus new ones, as I say. And yes, Robin Wright is front and center here. She steals the show. So get all 13 discs right now on Blu-ray or DVD. There you go, people. 4 up, 4 down. I am Thor Diacow. That concludes another week on This Week on Blu-ray and DVD. Catch me on Twitter at Thor Diacow. We'll see you next week on breakfasttelevision.ca.